Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm going to show you how I painted the Dollar Tree ghost. What I did was I drew him, then I put him in my printer and printed it onto vellum. And I'm going to trace him on with tracing paper. I'm going to take a purple tracing paper, and there's certain things that I want to make sure I get. So I'm going to take a stylus and put my paper in here. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint his little bag, and I'm going to paint it bright orange. So take my brush. Make sure I'm in the shot. Okay. I took my tracing lines and I erased a lot of them so they weren't so dark on the piece. I know my little ghost bag is a little off center, but that's okay. I'll do this too. And then I'm going to take my black paint and I'm going to paint a handle. Could paint it with soft black. That'd probably be better, but it's not on my table right here, so let's just do the lamp black. And I'm going to take my heritage brick and I'm going to do the inside of the bag. Just make it kind of darker. Okay, I'm gonna do another coat of the bright orange. And the inside of the bag, I am going to do canyon orange. Okay. I think I should get that one part of it though. There. Now I'm going to take my, let's see, the Dioxazine Purple. Can't see that. Okay, so you work it in the bristles, walk it out, and see if you like that. Pinch off if there's anything you don't like. And I'm going to start shading around here. I'm going to do, I'm going to take my white Actually, I'm going to take my warm white. Let me go over here. So I dipped it in the white. Oh, dipped in the warm white. Just to soften the shade, because it's really thick. Okay. Go back into my purple. That's way too thick. Same thing. Probably gonna have to pull out my 1/8 inch angle shader. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the inside of his sleeves, or her sleeves. Don't matter. Let's see. I'm going to use, let me use the Blue Mist. You can pick whatever color you want to use. I did a lot of different colors on these. I was just playing around with them. They were really fun to play with too, because they're very inexpensive, and when you're done you have a decoration for Halloween. Okay. Now I'm going to take my Dioxazine Purple, and I think I am going to switch brushes. I'm going to use the 1/8 inch. It's much smaller, and okay, I am going to go into the purple, back into the Dioxazine Purple, work it. And I'm going to go here. And around his little hand. Okay. Now I'm going to deepen the shade. I'm going to take my navy blue and go around I'm going to dip it into I have some floating medium. I'm going to dip it in there. I just really want it to be flowy for the ghost. So I dip the toe. I put in a little cap. Let me try that, show you. So I take my brush. It's the 1/4 inch angle, and I dip the toe into the blue and the heel into the floating medium, and then I work it out on the palette. Okay, let's try again. With a mop brush and push it up. Okay, I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to take my dry brush and I'm going to dip it in the warm white. Well, actually, I'm going to work it into the paint and then rub it off. on my paper towel. And where that seemed to take over, the blue, where it took over too much, I'm just going to take my warm white and kind of scumble that out of there. Not all of it, because you do want the shade in there, but I'm actually going into the Snow White now. I'm going to put it on his mittens in here. Okay, now I am going to shade on the bag. I'm going to take the Heritage Brick, work it in my bristles, and I'm going to go under the bag. Inside the bag. I'm going to take my my liner brush, here it is, and go into the navy blue and just follow it down here. Should get that kind of wet. Now into the black. Get it really wet. Kind of inky like consistency. And let's make some eyelashes. So and some eyebrows. Don't get it over underneath the where his little, what would you call that? The little flap of his head, of his little ghost head, flaps over. I thought that was too watery. Okay. Now I'm going to take, let's see, back into the blue. Okay, I'm going to go around. Kind of around here. Okay. Now I'm going to take the warm white oops. That's not opaque enough though. I mean, sheer enough. I like it sheer. Barely any there. If it's too dark, you can do a float of just the white. But we're going to be doing something with the white anyways to soften everything. Okay. Now we're going to put, let me dry this. Now I'm going to glaze it. So I'm going to take I have a flat, what is this? It's just a flat, it's 1-inch flat brush. And I'm going to dip it in the water and dip it in my white until it's very watery. And then I'm going to go over my ghost. Not the bag. And go over the handle and then wipe that off so you don't have to struggle. You wipe off the handle. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to dry that and do that one more time. So get some white on the palette. Just a tiny bit. Get your brush really wet. You dab it a minute. Okay, and then go in there and run it on your palette like this. So you have watery white paint on your brush. And if you think it's too thick, don't take a chance. It's better to do more than one coat. You don't want it thick. You want it very watery. Okay, and then don't forget to take a Q-tip and wipe off the handle. Okay, let me dry that. Now I'm going to put some candy in the bag. I'm going to use turquoise blue, watermelon slice, purple pizzazz, and Irish moss. See how that looks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the end of my paintbrush and I'm going to take some Irish moss and put it in where the bag is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then wipe off the end of my brush and let's put in some purple pizzazz. One, ooh, that one's big. 2, 3. I think 3 is good. I had that one great big one. Now, let's put in the turquoise blue. And watermelon slice. You know, I'm going to dry that first before I put in the watermelon slice. Let's try that now. Put another purple right here. Put in a green. And okay. All right, now let me take the Heritage Brick and shade under here. Down the sides. I'll get a little bump out right there because it's a bag. Okay. Now I'm going to take a tiny little, it's my turkey lacer. I use it for dip dots as well. And I go into my white paint and highlight some of the candies in there. That's way too big. I might have to, let's see. That big one. Okay, just do that. That's fine. We're going to put glitter over this, a chunky glitter. There, this is all chunky glitter right here, and that's what we're going to put over that. It's, it's glitterific. Now I'm going to write boo on my bag. Maybe not. Oh, these are perfect. These are Artistro. Lisbeth Stoll is the one who told me about these. If you don't know who she is, she's an incredible painter. Okay. And there's that. Now let me try it. Okay. Alrighty. So now it has, it's a bag. So it's going to have a few lines to make it look like it's a bag. On my drawing, the lines. Okay, so I'm going to get my thin liner, and from the corner I'm going to just pull out some lines. And a couple here. Couple there. All right. So now this is really looking blue, but I want it to be purple. So my Dioxazine Purple, I'm going to go and do another shade around it. So I'm going into my purple, working it in the bristles, and I'm going to go around. And I love the way the purple just jumps off the page when it goes over that navy blue. They're both very translucent kind of paints. I don't know if that has any, if that's why. It's just, they just look really cool. And then I'm gonna go here. There. Okay, and once again, you got any shadows you don't want, time to dry brush. It's kind of harsh right there. Make it be kind of blendy. Okay, the video cut off and I didn't know it and I finished the ghost. This is the one we were doing. I dry brushed some cheeks. They're very, very light. Some of them I have stronger than others. At the end, when I got toward the end of making all the ghosts, I liked the lighter cheeks, so I dry brushed them. And I took the Glitterific, this is it, and I put it on the bag for over the candy. There is one, let me see. Yeah, this is one that has no Glitterific. It just looks like little balls of candy in there. But I kind of like the glittery look, but that's up to you. So at the end, I did stack them, and this is how I do it. I use this punch, but you can cut it out or use a punch or however you want to do it. And I just punched it out. And then I took, let's do this one. This one's not double-sided. I'm going to put this on the wall, so I didn't need a double-sided one. Some are double-sided, and those are the ones that are going to go on my tiered tray. But for the non-double-sided, well, any of them, this is how I do it. I always stack them because they look more substantial. I take my, of course this is going to do this to me. Okay, I take my art glitter glue and I glue just around the face. I really didn't need to do around the hole yet. And then I take my little oval and I carefully put it on so I don't smear the glue. So it looks like this on this side. If you smear the glue, it's okay. It's art glitter glue and it dries super clear. And I'm going to have to move it down because I do see, well, it's going on my boo sign, so it's okay. Try not to get it in that hole. For this one, it's okay. On my tier tray, I'd rather it not be that way because I'm going to sew it. So then I'm going to take the other one, and this time I can go around. And all the way around like this. And again, I'm careful. And so I got them very even. And then I'm going to take my clothespins and I'm going to clamp them. It doesn't take long. Well, it depends on your glue. I wouldn't use hot glue. Hot glue can kind of gets lumpy. I would get a very I guess you can do Aleene's, what is that, Aleene's glue? She has a good glue too, whoops. And then just wait for it to dry. And you don't have to wait long for this glue. It just depends on your glue. If you want to wait overnight, you can. And I'm going to do it for these two. I have these two left. And then I'll show you what I made with this. Okay, I strung them up. These are the ones that are going to go on my tiered tray. As you can see, there's one with a bucket, one with a candy corn, one holding a little ghost. There's a pumpkin one right here. I have some extras. I put a little jacket on this one to make him look like he's I don't know. He's just got a little jacket on. And I did put their eyes in. Let's see. I'm going to show you how I did it. You can just leave them dark and not do anything. But I took a paint pen. And what you do is you get it started on a... What you do is you get it started on like a paper towel to get the ink flowing. But you want to keep it very light. Very light. And go against the edge and dot. And go against the edge and dot. don't get it too heavy. If you get it too heavy, you can paint it in with some black paint or black marker and redo it. But this is what it looks like for the tiered tray. And I sewed them together. I put Velcro on each end. I took the tiered tray, I measured the circumference of it, the tier that I wanted it to be, and I sewed on some Velcro, and then they overlap. Well, it's going to be like this. And I'll show you what it looks like on my tiered tray. And that's, oh, and to get them to stay on, if you have trouble, you could put some double-sided tape on this side and it will stay in your tiered tray. And the other thing I did was I took this boo sign from the Dollar Tree and I painted it. Here it is. Let me see, can you see it? Here it is. Here it is. And I just stuck some of my ghosts on it. What I did was I made sure my ghosts were purple and orange, the same color as the boo. And I tied a ribbon, put a little charm on it. And actually this ribbon is wired and it's double ribbon. I just used my Bodabra and I made a triple bow. And so those are the last ghosts I made. So I made them all a little different, and this is what you can get if you take just some Dollar Tree ghosts and a boo sign. And it comes out really cute, and I'll show you what it looks like in the end. Okay, so here it is. There are the ghosts. They're on the tiered tray, and even if you look through, you can see that they're double-sided. I even put some down here behind my boo sign. Here is the boo sign from Dollar Tree that I painted. These were a lot of fun, and as you go along painting them, you just learn so much. So, thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.